Messi. Footballing greatness. Messi is ridiculous. I'm tired. There's nothing you can say about Messi, innit? Like, there's just Messi is amazing. The GOAT, man. The best ever. It's all Messi. Gavdal, he stayed with him. It's Messi, innit? And as I said before, it's the twisting, it's the turning, it's the bobbing, it's the weaving, it's the balance. There's nothing he could do. I would say, where is the creation? Where is the creation left back? You sold your centre half out to dry. He skinned him. He's got down the side of him in the box. He set it. Julián Álvarez's movement is fucking elite. And he's tapped home. What a player Julián Álvarez is. I'm bored of talking about Messi. What more can I say about Messi that we haven't seen for years? But Julián Álvarez, he's got everything. He works the channels. He's like, you know, he's always snatching at defenders, never giving them a chance. He's selfless. He's born to score goals. He's got that hunger to score goals, which personally, I think you can make people have the ability to score goals. But he's hungry. It's in him. And if there wasn't a certain Haaland over there at City, it's crazy. Julián Álvarez is there's no words for Julián Álvarez either. There's no words. There's no words for Julián Álvarez. There's no words for Messi. And everyone can have their opinions. Everyone can say what they want in this life. But honestly, if you cannot see Lionel Messi as the best to have ever did this, then I don't know for you. The man could do it all. He's been a playmaker. He's a goal scorer. Affects the games to fantastic level without scoring. Messi is I'm sorry, but at this point, I don't know, man. I've seen this guy live. I've watched this guy on TV. And he always leaves you breathless, innit? Like, what can you say? I'm sorry to Gavdal, because you've had a great tournament. There's nothing you could do. It's greatness. It's just greatness. Two assists and a penalty goal for Messi. It is what it is. Messi's been a villain this tournament. He's doing his drillings. Give the man the World Cup, man. If France don't, big up Morocco, and you know, Africa thing in that, but if France don't go through, I'd love to do it for Africa, but Messi deserves this, man. Tagliafico's been lit. Otamendi's barely put a foot wrong apart from there as well. I mean, no words, man. Enjoy it. I'm sorry, big up Ronaldo, but I'm sorry. There's nothing Ronaldo can do that Messi. You can't talk to Messi. You're not in the same realm. You're a GOAT. You're in the same, when we talk about GOATs in the game, you're in the club, but there's levels in it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Kramaric off. Messi, the best ever, man. Like, I'm sorry, if you can't see it, you need your head checked out. No one compares. Not better than Ronaldinho, sentimental reasons, but I know we're not worthy, man. I don't want to say we'll never see another one, because maybe 5 years, 18 months, 10 years, we'll see someone. You know, people probably thought that about Maradona, but having seen Messi his whole career, boy, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take someone very special, and you're going to have to do it from 16, 17. I don't know what that free kick was from my man, but it didn't bang. Bye-bye, Croatia. Simple as that. You're gone. Past the pad settings. Julián Álvarez, ridiculous. Álvarez, baller. As I said, the runs he makes, his selflessness, his pressing, knows the areas to be in, can work the right, can work the left. He's a nuisance. You wouldn't want to play against Julián Álvarez or Lionel Messi. True captain performance. And, you know, you could obviously Messi opens his mouth and that, but being a cat, especially in this country, being a captain is not just about shouting and running up and down and doing foolishness. It's about motivating your team, and it's not done yet. They've got another 90 minutes. It's crazy. Can't lie, Modric's hid this game. Modric's been poor, just like everybody. He's kept the ball well, but as you saw for, well, two of the goals, the midfielders effed up. They effed up from one of the corners. Modric's lost the ball for the first one, I believe. So the build-up. Ronaldo can eat at the table, but he has to stand up. I hear that. It has to be Mbappe versus... Listen, Mbappe's my guy. He's already lost that. He's lost, bro. And obviously, man can say, oh, Messi ain't won the World Cup, assuming he ain't done it, but he's lost. Them man, they're doing it from... Messi's done it from a kid. How, bro, Messi was wearing like number 35, number 40, was wearing tiempos. Then he was the long-haired babyface killer. Then he cut his hair. Then he started getting tats. Then he's getting, you know, he's being a villain. We've seen this guy play. Álvarez, South American settings. He's been a 10. He's been a winger. He's been a false 9 under Pep. Like, you already lose him. And it's Dybala getting minutes. Charity minutes today. You know, it's unfair. Like, players have to be judged in their own premise. Shout out Kylian Mbappe. He's his own guy. And, you know, he showed Messi how to do the drillings as well. Done it on him at the Nou Camp. But the guy is ridiculous. The guy is ridiculous. There's no words for Messi. And as I said, Messi's ridiculous because when you watch him live, bro, sometimes he's not even, them men are working at a higher frequency. The way he sees football is different. You've seen him just chilling. Like, he'll just be standing in the middle, stand out wide, and you think, like, what's he doing? And then he's gone, especially from corners. You know, Barcelona, again, I went to Barcelona. I got to see, like, Jordi Alba's movement took me by surprise. I kind of like the movement like Messi, but from fullback, not to that level. Dani Alves playing like a striker from the goal kick. And again, as I always say with Lionel Messi, on the ball, fantastic dribbler, all these things. But what amazes me is the simplicity in his game. Like, the hardest thing to do in life is play simple football and be effective. And he does that. Messi's lit on the ball. Obviously, it's what you do with the football, but it's the movement, it's the positions he takes up, his ability to play through the lines. It's Lionel Messi, man. It's Lionel Messi at this point. Like, you don't even have to know. You don't need to know about music to know who Bob Marley is, or Tupac, or Biggie. You don't need to give a crap about F1 to know who Lewis Hamilton is. You don't need to give a crap about boxing to know who Muhammad Ali is, or Floyd Mayweather, or UFC with Conor McGregor. You don't need to have ever watched a football game, but you know the name Lionel Messi. That is it. 15 minutes from the end of this game, Messi has to win player. I don't think he deserved it in 2014, but boy. So all you can do is applaud Messi, man. All you can do is applaud greatness sometimes in life, man. Croatia need to keep their discipline. They need to remember they're playing for the fans, and you keep giving the ball away like that, it's already ugly. The game's done, but lose with some honor now. Stop the ruck, because 3-0 past the pad settings is peak, but anything more, it's ugly. There's nothing more I can say on Lionel Messi. There's nothing more you lot can say on Lionel Messi. Like, speechless, man. Truly speechless. Blessed. Enjoy it while it's here, because it's gone. You know, every dog has their day. He's 30 odd. He can still play until whenever, but yeah. Tell Messi to score outfield. Come on, man. He did that earlier in the tournament. Bro, Gavdal, bro, there's nothing you could do. Your left back sells you down the river. You're on your J's. You got pulled as a centre back. I've never played there per se, but you get pulled into wide areas. That's the first L. Once again, Croatia's shape has been terrible today. As you football, the margins are like that. As you progress in this tournament, they're like that. The first goal comes from, caught against the run of play. The second goal comes from the result, getting caught against the run of play. The third goal is actually developed from a throw-in. Their throw-in, if I'm not mistaken. It's ridiculous. And again, Argentina is one thing, but you got experienced players out there, Experienced players out there from a Croatian perspective. Both teams in this semi-final in the last two World Cups have been the bridesmaid and not necessarily done anything beyond that. Croatia in possession. At this point, big up my guy, John, and I want Croatia to score just so he can win his bet, man. Bro, I mean, life is fickle. If Gavdal's stocks are going to go up and down according to this, then yeah. And as I've said, he's a great defender. He's got things he can improve on. He's in his early 20s. Lionel Messi, man. So many memories today. I mean, when I think of Messi, I mean, the two most iconic moments for me will always be Real Madrid. I can't remember the year. I can't remember the stage of the Champions League. All I remember is I was obviously in secondary school, had training, Willoughby Lane, ironically, like Top Blue said. And then obviously the Real Madrid Barca game's on. So obviously no one's going to go home. We're going to watch this, innit? And it was just on the edge of halftime. Just on the edge of halftime, Messi picks up the ball and it's a scrappy little run by his standards and he's kind of miskicked it into the goal. That will be a moment for me. always stand out for me. And also Rome, Manchester United Champions League final, out jumping Real, because they were the times where not Manchester United, but British media used to have an agenda against Lionel Messi. You can't do it against English teams. You can't do this. The only agenda that has stuck against Lionel Messi has been, you ain't won Champions League, you know, without Xavi and Iniesta. That's been the only thing. Croatia in possession. Modric needs to line a leng at this moment. Bandulu from Modric, you've hidden, man. What a player. And it's a shame that he can still keep going, but, you know, we have to be braced to that. Messi is going to call it a day one day. Ronaldo, shout out to you. I can deal with not seeing Ronaldo again. No disrespect. You've been a GOAT and all of those things. And Mbappe is going to burst his... But, bro, Messi, the only... I can't lie. You have to win bare Champions Leagues and World Cups because personal statistics, Mbappe will score a shitload of goals. Haaland as well, but it's a myth. You've already lost against Messi. It's them man there, it's unrealistic. If you're not doing drillings from 16, 17, which for the normal human football is impossible, it's done. And I personally feel the game's lost in it. You know, Messi has got a goal, has got a couple of assists, but he's been lit today. Griezmann, I'm not comparing him, but Griezmann didn't score or assist. Forgive me if I'm wrong against England, but forget that. He was lit already without that. The game's gone fugazi now. You can do nothing. You score. Man, just look at 30-second clips, sofa score ratings. Goals and assists mean a lot, of course. But it's never about the game anymore. Football's lost. Football's gone down the shitter, man. Football is gone. And people like Messi keep giving me hope. Modric off. Hey, don't cry. Don't cry on national TV, Mod. Bro, you got bare Champions Leagues, man. You're still a legend. But, wait, you rubbed out today. Have to hold that. True. Without goals and assists on your side, 90% of modern fans automatically rub you out. Exactly, but they change their opinions. Man, watch football via social media and agendas now. As DG said, you have to be deluded in this life. Martinez had nothing to do, bro. Easiest. Bro, Gavdal is... Bro, there's nothing you can do. Like, Messi's not playing football like you lot. Footballing gods are raining down on Messi. There's nothing you can do. Any other day, Gavdal probably holds it, but it is what it is. It's just like when he finessed Boateng. It's just like how you got for it. Bro, it is what it is. Like, there's nothing you can do. Mbappe is my guy, but he'll never talk to Messi. One day we can revisit that conversation, but there's nothing you can do. You're a legend. Bro, Mbappe's already a legend. He's gonna go on and do great things, like Haaland, like Pedri, like Fatty, like Bellingham, Musiala, all these guys that are talked about as being the next guy, and whoever, you know, because Endrick, 9 times out of 10, is one of these names that's not... There's some kid out there that don't even know he's going to be the next lit one day. But you're going to have to do a lot. Forget Messi don't need goals and stats, and I've just said goals and assists and stats and all that BS, and I've just been on a crusade against it. But if you want to look at the stats thing, man are scoring 90 goals in a calendar year. He's the top goal scorer at the World Cup for his country. He's lucky that he's got some half-decent players for his country right now, because 2014, it was Medius about to be 4. And you can thank the luck. You can thank your lucky stars that the fake Messi, the Messi lookalike, not with the ability, McAllister has missed that there. Croatia going to sleep again. Another dead ball. It's taken quickly by Argentina, really. If the dynamics were more tight in this game, we'd be looking at McAllister like that's a defining moment. It should be 4-0. These men should be done. Well, they're done, but you get the point. Marcel, I told you don't talk about that comeback crap, boy. It's over, bro. Over with today. Boy, the only time it looked even was for about 20, 25 minutes. I'm sorry, I wanted Morocco to win tomorrow, but I changed my mind. I'd rather see France win the World Cup again, honestly. DG, not going to lie, I'm highly disappointed in this Croatia team. To be fair, I am as well, and they are a good side, but playing devil's advocate, one of you lot said they've never been in front of this competition. It is what it is. Then again, Croatia, I mean, Morocco have never conceded, so there has been some fugazi things happening. You would think Argentina are 3 goals down. Honestly, 7 minutes left. Legacy untouchable. People will try to rub out Messi. They try to rub him out every year. Griezmann had 2 assists against England, especially that cross for Giroud. Yeah, you're right. Still, you're right. But the point remains, forget that he had a good game. Too many people don't watch football. And those that watch football, a lot of them are not purists of the game. They're fans of agendas. They're fans of football players. They're fans of clubs. They're fans of nonsense. They don't watch the game at its purest level. Goals and assists, especially in today's day and age, are vital. Make no mistake. But people watch clips of games. They watch it with agendas. They watch it to catch players up. People don't enjoy football again. If you enjoy agendas and that, fair play, but people don't enjoy football anymore because people don't watch it for that. The game's gone. Finished. I don't know why we're here. Like,